I'm going out on
As we walked down, you could hear Johnny laughing like that.
It was a good day, say what. No great day.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Skilly's Tours. When I came to Gedling in '88, the mine was still functioning. Trains were still rolling out. I could hear them rumbling by at 2 o'clock in the morning. And of course the mine then sort of went on till '91 when we're celebrating today the last day of the actual working down the pit in '91. The idea is you've all got a seat at the moment. If you don't get back on this bus, you won't get a seat. This bus is dedicated to the main bright seam. Right? That might mean something to some of you. We're right up to the boundary of the park now. And if you've not been along before, there's a couple of mining tubs at the entrance to the pit. Now painted white. I don't know whether they're painted white when they're underground. I don't expect they stayed white very long. And the trick now is to get a bus through a very narrow gap.
Did you remember what?
Yes! Yes! But if you look down into the valley over there, you'll see 12 rings, arches, roadway support, and they are the entrance to the new memorial garden. We're doing that because no miner has ever walked through any rings and looked up and seen the sky. So we've got 5 rings set up with the struts, with the bolts, all from North Yorkshire, dead cheap, and they were only 100 quid for the lot. So we've got them, and they are all positioned.
Well, I do remember the wonderful sunsets, sort of arriving early in the morning, the sunrise, and then cycling home and the beautiful skies, the sunsets shining through the pit equipment. I do remember things like that. Now, every man that went down in the pit didn't know if the man next to him would be saving his life that day. It was so precarious.
Well, I was saying that 25 years ago, the last full shift at Gedling Colliery returned to the surface. And this marked the beginning of the end of some 90 years of coal production at the site. And it was an industry, wasn't it, that was the lifeblood of this village. But it also marked the gradual decline, certainly not the end, but the decline of a remarkable organisation that had built up over the years, the Fellowship of Miners and their families. To be sure, that fellowship is still around, as a number of folk here today amply testifies. And it will continue down the generations for a while. But it was and is a fellowship of caring for one another, a fellowship of friendship, of looking out for neighbour and friends, of families, of social gatherings, of welfare. In short, a camaraderie held together by what was shared employment amidst a high degree of danger, of dirt and tragedy.
closed church.
Yeah.
So when I update it next week, we'll go back in again.
No, then I see accident, but I never get in no accident. But when I was working at the pit, I see somebody was doing some packing, and the players come in on him, and then we had to leave out, and we have to take some big drill and drill some big rock like that. We get him out, but but he was all smashed up, you know. But he was in here, and I said, see about 8 yards apart we was working when that happened to him. I never seen him more.
Today. And the last serious point from me today to all of you is to say this. All of you here today, all of you, represent the very best of what this country is about. The culture that you represent, the wealth that you created for our country are what made this country great. And as part of remembering today that it's 25 years since the colliery closed, and it is also worth remembering what made the solidarity that has brought all of you together here today. Not only the people that are here, but the people that went before you, the people that were lost, your families, your communities, not just here in Gedling, but right across Nottinghamshire and right across the country. If it hadn't have been for men and women like you represented here today, our country would not be where it is. And we should remember that on days like this, as well as remembering the fraternity, the solidarity, the comradeship, and all of that as well. So, as I say, thank you for asking me here today. Thanks again, Graham, and good luck to all of you, and thanks again very much indeed. Thank you.
Get the free pipe behind the bar, folks.
Hard work, but the joy of being a miner is together, friendship. Why? This man have a family, I have a family, and if I do the job wrong and he hurts, I got to carry that burden that I let him down and I let his family down. So what we had as a miner was a group who cares about each other, regardless of what color. You were gypsy, you were pale face, you were black, you're together. But being a black, you had an advantage. That's where the laugh comes in. I just keep opening my eyes, and then if there is a water source, no water, bus pipe, these guys got to stay down because they can't go home without having a wash. I just go home.